Hello and welcome. I am so excited to be with you today because I have a question for you. Do you work and try everything to hide that muffin top? It happens to the best of us. It happens after you turn 50 or 40 or whenever you start into menopause, and it's just annoying. It's just there. And sometimes even when you're working out and trying to get rid of it, it just stays. So, we're going to talk about some ways to conceal it today, the top 8 ways to conceal it. Hi, my name's Kim McClure. I am with Kate EM Life and Beauty, and I am an image consultant and a stylist. So, let's get started, shall we? All right. So, we call it different things. We call it the minnow belly, we call it the muffin top, whatever you call it. Let's talk about ways to conceal it. First off, using a shift dress to show your legs. This is a great way. A-line dresses are an awesome way and a classy solution to hiding belly bulge. Now, do you want to wear something that completely hides everything about your shape? Absolutely not. So you want to choose a shift dress that is a good length for you, maybe above the knee, right at the knee, or just covering the knee. Wear it with chic heels, flats, sandals, and especially as we go into summer here in the U.S., it's easy to wear these type of dresses. It's one of my favorite things, as a matter of fact. But they're crisp, they're roomy, and you can choose from short sleeves, long sleeves, flowy sleeves, which also can help cover what we call the bat wings if you have those. But one thing I want to tell you before we even start into this is you are much more critical about your body than other people are. They don't see your minnow belly or your muffin top. They don't see your bat wings, but you do. So, number one, I want to tell you is to be confident in your body. What I teach is how to create illusions because you are perfect just the way you are made. But if we can take it up a notch and create that illusion to look even better, why not, right? So, next, dress in monochromatic colors, in one color. Using this optical trick can even make the most prominent belly blend in no matter what your size. So, any color that is best on you will work. Some people can wear black, some people can wear brown, some it's an army green, some it's a dark green. You need to know what looks best on your body. So you can also mix tailored items with soft, sporty, or athleisure pieces. And then, of course, fancier pieces are going to be saved for nighttime. Jacket tricks. And this is one of my favorite tricks when I am wearing a jacket is creating the illusion with an open jacket. Okay, it trims your torso. So choose a jacket that can be worn both indoors and outdoors. So in Texas, I always carry a jacket because it may be 9,000 degrees outside, but it's zero inside. So you've got to have something. But this will help too. It's kind of like thinking about curtains. You know how curtains, you only see the middle of the window. That's what you're going to see with this. But you'll notice like here on this third jacket right here, how that the buttons hit right at the belly. That creates a slimming effect. And you'll notice that your eye doesn't even go to the belly. They go right here, right above it, which is what you want. Again, creating optical illusion. Next is untuck your tops. Now, when I say that, I don't mean get slouchy, okay? Because we are fighting the slump of frump, all right? We don't want to get frumpy. So we want to make sure that it hits you in your sweet spot. So if you don't know what your sweet spot is, just a real quick thing is you can stand in front of a mirror, take a shirt that is long and begin to roll it up an inch at a time. You will see your hips will get smaller, your belly will look thinner automatically when you hit your sweet spot. So knowing where that is so vitally important. Now, you can do that by doing maybe a half tuck or using a rubber band to pull it up and gather it so that it hits at that sweet spot. But when you are wearing like a button down, make sure that it has a slight curve at the bottom. And of course, t-shirts that have that slight curve are also great for minimizing the belly. But you'll notice here also on the sleeve length, I've added this little extra here. And the sleeve length, remember where your sleeve goes is where the eye is going to go. So if you don't want the eye going to your belly, don't put your sleeve there. Just a fashion tip. All right, the next way is don't tuck in your blouses and tops completely. We just talked about not tucking them. And here this shows, my hand's kind of covering it up, but I've taken a rubber band and I've pulled it just on the side. You can also take your t-shirt and tuck it through your belt loop and pull it up there, because that will create the optical illusion. Again, wearing a wrap top. I'm wearing a wrap top today, and because of the ruching, you don't see my belly. And there's another effect, and that is the fact that it has a print. With a print, you're not going to see what we might consider a flaw, which is the minnow belly. So also a drape or an asymmetrical cut. This is one of my very favorite tops, even though the focus is on the belly. Because it's drawn up, you don't see any bulge. And so it helps to keep the belly not showing. All right. Then, of course, wrap dresses. Tops, like I said, wrapped tops are great. Creating vertical lines with long blazers or cardigans. Of course, right now in the summer here in the US, that's not the best way to do it. But creating vertical lines is a great way. But you can do it with just a wrap, okay, or a kimono. Those are very light and airy and breezy. And the kimono will do two things for you. It'll cover your bat wings, and it will also cover your, make you appear thinner, all right? So the other thing is wear pants that control your waistline. Be careful of buttons and zippers. One of my favorite pair of pants or shorts are those that have no zipper in the front. They either zip on the sides. And then remember that prints can also help disguise belly fat. So if these tips have been something you enjoyed and you want to learn a little bit more, please feel free to go to my website. It's right here on the screen, www.kimdmcclure.com. Click on resources, and there is a muffin top guide right there for you to look at and download. Also, you can become a member of my Chic Inner Circle, and I am so excited to offer this. It's a monthly program where we get together twice a month. You have me to ask questions, to send pictures to get tips and consistent training on how to look your very best. And I love the fact that when we get together twice a month in a group, they've got such great questions. And so it's something that you can join. And if that is something you'd like to know more about, just simply put chic in the comments and I'll send you the link to check it out. But remember that fashion is about your personality. Wear what makes you happy. And remember that if the outfit isn't a heck yes, then it's a flat no. And remember to let your light shine and that you are created exactly the way you were meant to be. Have a great day. Thank you. Bye-bye.